So tight.
A few years back, I was fucking this lady. She about 75, 80. After I moved the pins off her, clean your piss man off and shit.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in it. Jeans so tight.
My brother came to me a couple of months ago and told me my cousin Johnny died. That's sad. But then he gonna ask me, was I going to Johnny's funeral? Hell no, he ain't coming to mine. Selfish motherfucker.
So tight, y'all niggas, the quick. Jeans so tight, see the pulse.
He said my bike. I was like, oh, you're back. You're back. It's the A, B-A. Hey, the A is like an ass sound. Like, say it with me. Back. This man said, bye.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in it. Jeans so tight, see the veins.
Now if you get on that rainbow slide down, you're gonna see Gay Jerome with a halter top on, some booty shorts. Talking about some magically delicious, huh? Magically delicious.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in it. Jeans so tight, see the veins in it.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Speak That Shit. I am your host, Zobo69. What it do, what it motherfucking do. Hey, new week. Hey, if you like to sponsor this show, we're going to start off the bat. If you like to sponsor this show, give us a call. 941-681-1710. That's 941-681-1710. Or hit us up at info@kingscastleent.com. We also got some movies on Tubi, church sessions, and Debit Card Life Matters. Comedian Journeys, you can find that on King's Castle ENT on YouTube, King's Castle ENT. Just go there. You can check that out. We got a couple movies getting ready to come out now. It's in post-production is Pretentious, and pre-production is Ride Out. So we got some things going on. June 21st, anybody in the Toledo area, the Toledo Mommy area, we having a concert there. Yeah, we're having a comedy concert right there at the Mommy Theater, June 21st. Go to King's Castle ENT website for your tickets, or you could go to the Mommy. You go to Mommy Indoor Theater website for your tickets. Music and Mayhem 3 coming up May 31st at the Joke Joint in Summerlin, Florida. For free tickets, two free VIP tickets. Use the code word SHYT. You go to Eventbrite, and the little search bar thing, put in NEG.dog, NEG.dog. Then, boom, the tickets come up. You get your tickets. When you get ready to check out, put the word SHYT. Or you can use Zobo, ZOEBOE, but SHYT. And I'm going to introduce you to my co-host right now, Miss Annie Loke. What you got going on?
I am his co-host right now. I am also his best friend in the whole entire world, because that's what a wife is for.
Don't look at me. You want me to say something?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. All right, Leroy. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to the Mommy Indoor Theater. They're having us on June 21st. That is on Conant Street. I think it's 301 Conant Avenue out there in Maumee, Ohio. So go to the website, Google it if you have to, the Maumee Indoor Theater. And that's where we're going to be at on June 21st. I hope that you join us if you're in the area or anywhere close by. Get your tickets and plan to be in the building, because yours truly will be in the building, myself as well as Zobo69. I am Annie Loke. My name is spelled ANNILOC. Just in case people want to put the E on there. There's no E on Annie. I just try to be different. But anyway, I'm Annie Loke. Our website is kingscastleent.com. That's where you can find more information about us. It's going to be updating this week. And what we got going on today, Lake?
All right, I want to introduce the guest. First guest, y'all know him. He's been on the show a couple times before. Give it up for Hootie.
What's up?
Hootie.
What's up, Angelo?
Hello, Hootie. about you, Nipsey?
Who, what you got going on? But you look like you got a white soul brother hand behind you.
It's just ass on my knuckles. That's all that is. You know how you can take a child, you be assy as hell.
Say what you got going on so I can introduce everybody else, motherfucker. Damn.
I ain't got a motherfucking thing going on. You might well go to the next motherfucker. I don't know why they ain't stop right
here. What you got going on, Mama T?
Hey, y'all. I love that shirt, Eddie. What is that? Bubbles?
Thank you. It is candy. It's a candy collage, like a bathtub full of candy, gumball sprinkles. Sprinkle photography.
Okay,
you see
like
it now?
That. Well, y'all know me, Mama T. I see it. It's cute. I like it. Well, y'all know me, Mama T. I'm just like Hootie. Just,
Hey,
living life on life's terms. That's about it. Just
you wait till she gets finished talking. All right, we're gonna introduce our special guest.
I'm done. I don't have that too much going on.
All the way from Toledo, Ohio. He's a poet, and you know it. Give it up for Jody Summers. What you got going on, Jody Summers? Introduce yourself, man. And he's gonna bless us with a poem also.
Hello, everybody. Jody J. Summers, child of the system, better known as Spoken Truth. Besides the thing on the 21st, I got the West End Festival coming up. My 24th book just released, and then I'll be working on projects and videos for publication number 30, because I got like 4 anthologies that's coming out before the end of the year. That's about it.
Your books, where you can find your books at?
My independent publications, you can find them on Amazon. Type in my name, Jody Summers. The latest ones, Childhood Trauma Series, is out now. The originals from 10 years ago, Tears of the Wounded. If you type in my name, you'll find the first 2 volumes of that. The others are independently published. Swell Magazine, which is out of Toledo in New York. You can still look up and try and get copies of that. And all the other stuff, I believe Lit 128 is still in publication, that first volume, Voyager magazine, and it's scattered all over the place. That's the thing with anthologies and stories. And if you happen to pick up The Blade last Sunday, you'll see one of my poems in there.
I had to look up the word anthology. Like, you use some big words. Of course, you got to be a man of many words. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute, anthology. I had to Google real quick. Like, it's a collection of literary works or other art forms compiled into a single publication. That's in case like 30% of our audience ain't understand. I think y'all pretty smart out there. I just believe that.
Same thing with like chapbooks and stuff. Basically, you take your poems or short stories and hand them to a publisher, and they add other people from all around the world and stuff. So, yeah.
All right, and you said you're gonna bless us with a poem. Let us hear a poem real quick. Let's hear a poem.
Yeah, just jump for me in cold. Okay.
Hey, I already told you. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't mind just a short backstory on everything. I started doing poetry and spoken word and open mics 10 years ago, March 23rd, 2015. Since then, I traveled all over the world. I performed at maybe about 25,000 shows independently, open mics, hosting shows and stuff like that. And the last name you'll hear of Spoken Truth, that's kind of the persona if you see me out anywhere in the world. So this piece is actually, I'm going to lead you in with my intro. If you ever book me, I am available for bookings as long as you pay transportation, cost, hotel, all that stuff. I would love to visit your city for an open mic. But this is my intro. I am an open book, yes, open book to those that decide to read. 1,000 words, yes, 1,000 words to those who've only caught a glimpse of me. And a lifetime, yes, a lifetime to those that can say they were part of my story. If you are anywhere under the sound of my voice, you are now family. Because on this stage, yes, on this stage is where I share the most vulnerable parts of myself. And I hope, yes, I hope that you hear me. So let's begin. Peace, thinnest skin. I am tired, yes, tired of falling in love. I just want someone I can trust. Someone that is not going to instantly look at me and find a way to deceive me or cure the scars, yes, cure the scars that someone else has left upon their heart. I've fallen down too many cracks and crevices, tripped over too many dark spaces and places that just tried to keep the light from my heart. It's just understanding that I need. The time and patience it takes to learn our individual needs. Give up the damage, yes, damage we incurred from bad gardeners who pruned us to fit their specific needs. But I really am tired of falling. It's like I've been on an epic roller coaster of downward proportions, spiraling through relationship after relationship, trying to find some specific seed, trying to heal, yes, heal what I felt was missing from within me, trying to cover up those specific flaws others saw and pointed out with deadly accuracy. And now I'm just here floating, not even attempting to reach out to the branches that say they may want to save me, blissfully hitting terminal velocity as I escape the path, yes, the path of all those that did not deserve me. Free floating as I fall through the edges of my inner soul, waiting, yes, waiting on the foundation that will never let me go. Someone that will hold me so tight that the pieces of this war-torn, beaten, bruised, lied to, manipulated, and taken, yes, taken for granted heart will beat like it used to. I can no longer spare any funds on malignant beings, only wanting to take trips, fall in lust, argue, yes, argue about life, and remind me, yes, remind me of why I left my ex in peace.
That was raw. That was raw.
I like how you I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you know how you expressed yourself when you said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you was, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people poetry, you know what I'm saying? They just go out there, they say the poem and this and that, but you put some damn feelings in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put some damn, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but before we go on, DC, play this video for us real quick. The first video.
And the man should be the submissive. That's
yeah, because y'all follow commands. You go do. You go do. And she gonna tell you what to do. Because here's the thing. If y'all don't have somebody telling y'all what to do, y'all are going to be reckless. And so women are divorcing y'all in these relationships because they are allowing you to quote unquote lead. And they're being submissive. And since y'all can't lead yourself, y'all leading her into the ground. So here's the thing. The natural order is for the feminine to be the leader. If you give to the feminine, right, the feminine is always going to regenerate life and everybody's going to be taken care of. Y'all are territorial. Y'all just want the image of leadership. You just want to be out in public. I'm the leader, but all of the responsibility is actually on the woman. The leader takes the majority of the responsibility. If women allow men, which means she submit, all right, and allow him to lead, she don't have no control over what he's going to do. She's steady submitting to him. Women have to change their minds and realize that they ain't supposed to submit to men because men just going to do what you allow them to do, because they don't have no governor on their own behavior to know when to not do something, to know better. They don't know. They're just going to keep being reckless. And they're not going to take care of your feelings because they're only concerned about theirs.
All right. This is what we're going to talk about at 8 o'clock, so y'all know it's going to be juicy because this heifer don't know what the hell she's talking about, but we're not going to talk about it right now. We're not going to talk about it right now because if I got to get biblical on her, I will later on, but we're not going to talk about it. But what we got going on now, Udo, what you got to say? You saying something?
Hey, I want to ask Mr. Summer, what inspired you to, you know what I'm saying, just go in the avenue with the church?
An ex broke my heart. There's so like there's like so many answers over the years, but to be real and raw, I'm an Aries and I'm a tinker and I like doing stuff. And I tried everything else in the world. I was trying this as something to do, a hobby to get out, go to poetry. And I got broke up with. And I decided from that moment I would never leave somebody that much control over me. So I put them in books and artwork and talking about the traumas that were never told to me as a kid. And through that process over the last decade, I've kind of found a niche. People see me as a lot of things, but I've done everything from comedic poetry, food. I have an erotic chapbook, which I can't really promote stuff like that. But now the past couple of years have been mental health and recovery, even if I have to put you in museums to get you out of my sight. As the critic of poetry.
Yeah, and that do it all the time. When he said why, see, one thing about an ex, whether it's a female or male, it don't matter. So I'm not getting into gender and all that. But one thing about an ex, for real, it could make you. It can what's the word? It can make you elevate or de-escalate. So it depends on how you handle the situation.
Did you say an ex?
That's what your exes, any exes would do. When you break up with them or they break up with you, it can have you could be sitting there, oh man, she gone and he gone, blah blah. Guess what? You ain't gonna do nothing in your life. What you doing? You gonna be a crybaby all your life, or you gonna do just like what Jody did. He turned everything to poetry. Me personally, I'm a comedian, so I would put it in a comment. I make a joke about it, so I roast the shit out of them on my stages. My stage is coming. Next stage, I probably roast them about a whole fucking year.
That's real. But I agree with what Zobo said. You know what I'm saying? Why? As a man, you feel me? If you're supposed to protect and provide, how you gonna protect and provide for your damn self if you sitting around moping? So you got
to talk about 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'll go enjoy that section.
Hey, me too, Mr. Summers. Me too.
Y'all about to enjoy that a little too much. We're gonna have to be strong, Mama T. We're gonna have to push through this one.
I think she paused.
Yeah,
it's freezing up. Earth froze up. But that's and like I said, for those that's listening, we got 2 shows coming up back to back. We got a show coming up down here May 31st, Music and Mayhem 3. You're gonna have all kind of entertainment, wrestling, comedy, singing, rapping. You got all kind of stuff going on there. It's at the Joke Joint in Summerfield. Joke Joint Summerfield. For your free tickets, go to Eventbrite, put neg.dog, and it's 4 free tickets, one to VIP tickets. VIP tickets wander around there. So you can use the code word Zobo, ZOEBOE, or shit, SHYT. Don't put Zobo shit or Zobo ain't shit. You don't use Zobo, ZOEBOE, or shit, SHYT.
People always get confused like that. Like you have to repeat everything. It's like, remember when you used to be sitting in the classroom, it's always somebody, like, you feel like everything was clear. It's always somebody that still got a question. Like did you say Zobi or Zobo? Like
your husband, he used to do that all the time.
That's who that he used to do that in damn slow class always. Damn, he used to always do that. Well, 2 plus 2 is 4. How do you get 4? Do 4 come after 3? Little dumb question he used to ask me. We in damn 11th grade. This motherfucker asked them damn dumb ass questions.
They say Zobo. Harry had a little lamb. And he wouldn't say E-I-E-I-O. So how the fuck read me? I don't know.
He said Aaron?
Mary had a little lamb.
Oh, I thought he said Aaron had a little lamb. I'm like, what?
E-I-E-I-O.
You see what I'm saying? See how he got thrown off?
Well, I got an example. I got an example of people being slow. When I used to work in the restaurant industry, like right after maybe even 2 years after COVID, we'd have a sign right in the front, sign going down the aisle. We are not seating people. You can come through the line and seat yourself. Every day. It'd be 10 to 15, 20 people. Hey, where can I sit at?
Read. Did you read the sign?
And
we just be in the back cracking on people.
I mean, that's some people. To be honest with you, some people just really like to ask questions so they can be noticed.
You think so? You always think people want attention or something like.
And I'd be right. What the hell you asking if it's a stupid question? See, I was never with that. All questions are good questions. No, if it's a stupid question, I'll be looking like, why the fuck you ask me that stupid ass question?
See, well, I must be naive.
That's why I can't be no teacher.
I must be naive because I just think people are dumb as hell when they ask dumbass questions. Like, but there's no such thing as a dumb question, stupid question.
Yes, it is.
If you don't know, you don't know.
That's like people call your house. Remember when you used to have them house phones and we ain't had no cell phones? And they'll call your house and say, you home? Now I'm gonna call my way to get you. The fuck?
No,
sometimes I want to call businesses and be like, hey, I was just calling to see if you guys were open. But if they answer the phone, they're open, so I just hang up.
Right.
I'm smart.
Right.
I might not be polite sometimes, but
early girl said
that was you. Nah.
Right.
That was you. Yeah.
Chicken spot, ice cream. Just making sure.
But that's smart though. You don't want to make a blank trip, so you call, but you'll say, I just called to see if y'all open. Motherfucker, if I say hello and picked up the phone, what the hell you think? This ain't no cell phone. I admire that. Hang up the phone, but I'm gonna tell you right now, most of these calls got that call with their call ID now.
Yeah, so they can call me back and be like, what you wanted to order, lady?
No, they're gonna block your ass, so you won't be able to call to see if they open.
Well, that ain't worth it.
Look at he put on his glasses. Damn well them glasses ain't real.
Kiss my ass, no. They real from VA, motherfucker.
Nobody gonna kiss your black damn dust ass.
Honestly, I'm sorry. I apologize, Mr. Summers. He gets like that sometimes.
I'm good. Like I said, I ain't done everything. I've been in entertainment since I was 5 years old. I been back house, brothels, ran strip clubs, done all kinds of stuff in my lifetime. I just don't keep it all on social media no more because, you know, white people, never mind, go shut up. But still, as your identity, some things you can't put on your page. I run boards. I'm an elected official, but I still be at 420 parties, Juggalo parties, and EDM shows. Just no way to take your pictures at.
And that's the thing also, because when you know, we're in the public eye also, you know what I'm saying? You know, her more different than I am. You know, me, I'm a comedian, so really, and I don't really give a fuck, so I can really say anything, and you know, people expect that. You know, with her is another thing, because she got a show on Tuesday called Maybe I Can't Relate, and it's all about empowerment of women. Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, called Maybe I Can't Relate. And so she got to bring on that different style. She can't bring on that thuggish, you know what I'm saying, that ghetto shit. You can't do that. She can't do it because you're empowering ladies, so she got to act a certain way. Me, I can still act the way I want to act because, hey, I'm going to speak that shit. You guys are the worst, so shit.
Am I thuggish sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
I'm thuggish on my show. Well, no, you ain't. I'm not going to be thugging on my show. That's crazy. I would ignore negative comments and all that type of stuff. Like, I'm not with
you. See my hand? My hand free.
I feel
you know what I'm talking about.
In entertainment,
I plead the film.
I'm glad I've chose the path that I have, so I don't get Diddy or Einstein or anything like that. No Cosby or R. Kelly this way, because it's very true in this world right now. If you get to a certain point, even if you never did touch nobody, I can't speak on their cases because I don't know them personally, but they will come after you. If you find yourself a little bit too happy, feeling a little bit too free or big, I've had board members and other people think like, oh, I'm going to the show with Jody. And they get a letter in the mail like, you can't go with Jody no more. You got some privilege you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing about it is, right? And that's my thing. That's my thing. And you know what I'm saying? Some people say I'm insensitive and I'm a chauvinist and I'm this. No, what I'm saying is, and this go for men or women, I don't believe in you wait 20 years to come back and say somebody did this 20 years and then everybody's supposed to believe you. There's no proof in this and that, this and that, this and that. And I ain't talking about Diddy because Diddy got so many people coming against him. So that case right there, that's there. People there watching this. So I'm not talking about his case. I'm not talking about R. Kelly case. R. Kelly came down here to Florida just to piss on a fucking young ass girl, then took his damn slow ass back up to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
but
nothing.
in any case, like when you have a crowd, like he got a crowd of like a big crowd of friends and stuff. When you have a crowd or like a small town where people already know what's going on, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like they crowd already know what's going on. It's the public that's speculating so much. They really know. Like a lot of them know whether it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff was seen by certain people, some stuff was never seen by others, and I just feel like his case is a big case of working on your outer self, but not working on your inner self. Like you ain't working to fix your issues that you have and get rid of these unnormal deviances or whatever. I don't even know what he needed to work on, but he obviously wasn't working on himself. If he did, he
was working on himself, all right.
He was working on himself. Other people,
he was working on himself, all right.
See, that's the funny thing about the industry, though. We've known this for years. There was a no Diddy decades ago, and we've known this is just it's you know, he touched the wrong person in a sense. And
look at Bew Hefner.
Or maybe he didn't touch the right person. You never know. It could be that. Like, I'm not good enough for Diddy. Telling it all. No. I'm shutting up.
Then they're gonna tell him
still reaching out to her. Like maybe he was still sending little threats to her, and the trainer was her husband was his trainer at one point. So like that's how he's in the entourage or whatever. Like he was training her and he was training him.
Yeah, it was time to pay the piper. It was time to pay. They said that damn video that they showed the cast. CNN supposedly mysteriously lost the original copy. You follow what I'm saying? So it was time to pay the piper. You done party. You done
busy scrubbing all their names off of them lists and parties they done went to too.
Yeah, that's why you think he was videoing all the motherfuckers. He knew one day it was time to pay the piper. So you know it's
you always got to have the upper hand. So I agree. You always got to have the upper hand. So and the thing about it, that's like doing a crime with some damn body. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you do a crime with somebody, this and that. Well, I ain't say back in the days. I'm saying right now, because right now they snitch way more, and they have fun. They freely with snitching. You know, I'm gonna snitch on you. Look at Charleston White. Charleston White tell you straight up he gonna snitch on you. He gonna start the shit, then he gonna snitch on you after he done started. He gonna tell you this man go to jail for damn pet abuse. What you call it? Pet abuse or dog abuse or what? Animal abuse
you know
or whatever.
About his charges?
Yeah, I know about his charges.
Recent?
About a couple months ago, yes. Then
so
he
what
got
he
the job.
To a dog?
I don't know what he did to the dog, but I guarantee you go in there and look at that damn charge, it's gone.
Yeah, we glorify a lot of the stuff that we wouldn't do ourselves. It's entertainment. It's entertaining. A lot of that, like people nowadays, they are so enthralled with their phones and telling everything. Half the shit that I did in my 20s and in early 30s, I would never want to be on social media. But today it gets you views, it gets you monetized, it gets you exposing yourself and mad at the world. But I could watch your video and it's TikToked across 30 other people's pages.
Yeah, but listen, reverse psychology. Because you know, they can sit back and you can tell on your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't do this. Oh, hold on. We're going to flip back about 5-6 years ago, this video you done put on TikTok. And why motherfucker put out. I get so tired of these motherfuckers putting all they got their business on TikTok, Instagram, all this. Oh, I got my toenail picked. Well, get that fungus out on your own time, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn feet look like she done walked across some hot coal about 2, 3, 4 miles and shit, but you want to put it on TikTok. You know, you
All
so
right,
proud.
all right. We're gonna take a break right now. Y'all know what it is right now. We're gonna sit up there. We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back with celebrity gossip with Annie Lowe. See you in a few seconds.
Yep.
Right to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. That tippy toe to the front and back it up to the back. Chooks to the love with it. Chooks to the love with it. Chooks to the love with it. Now drop and drop. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now tippy toe to the front and back it up to the back. Chooks to the love with it. Chooks to the love with it. Chooks to the love with it. Now drop and drop.
Don't you know that I love you so? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, no Pinocchio. Matter of fact, I think I like it better when you don't talk. Matter of fact, I think I like it better with your clothes off. Excuse me, you're a hell of a man. I mean, oh goddamn, superhero stance. He ain't running no scams and he good with his hands. He like a girl that can dance, not he under a trance.
What's up? What's up? Hey, that's the new music from The Bloodline. The Bloodline consists of myself, Annie Lowe, and Trevon Jamal. These songs will drop on BFAM 109.6, June the 1st.
June the 1st. So
June the 1st, it will drop. And this right here is a Juke City song. It's a Juke City song right here. So we got some songs dropping. You will hear it from BFAM 109.6 first. Annie Lowe, tell us what you got going on, what's going on, what we're going to talk about.
For celebrity gossip, I do have a little bit of something for y'all. It's not really celebrity stuff, but sometimes I bring you internet gossip, I guess. Like people in the comments are just going off and people are making their own videos and kind of like tripping over Miss Shirley. If you don't know who Miss Shirley is, Miss Shirley been doing her line dancing and baby, you can't tell her nothing. Miss Shirley been line dancing all to different events and she's starting to be booked by a lot of adults and onlookers have a lot of shit to say. So they basically is feeling like she's being too grown and she's being groomed into some bullshit. Her mama made her OnlyFans and everything, allegedly. I can't confirm that or not because I did not go to the OnlyFans app or nothing to check, but I did see somebody try to defend it and say she made a page. And on the page, it says, Miss Shirley, and in parentheses, it says OnlyFans. Like basically, this is a page for OnlyFans, but that's still kind of weird to me. So it's just a lot of back and forth. And I feel like I'm seeing damn near 50-50, to be honest, if not 60-40, with the majority saying that Miss Shirley her mama needs to stop letting her go to adult events at clubs and being passed around by different men, that her boundaries are not strong enough. So it's just an argument back and forth.
Let's see a video or something.
Well, let's play a video from... I sent it to you. You didn't get it?
No, I didn't.
So how can I play the video? You want me to just put it up to the screen?
Yeah.
We could, because I don't know if y'all know who Miss Shirley is or not. So I guess I could just play one of her dancing videos or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Oh, you gonna show us how to line dance? Yeah.
All right. All right, what y'all think about it? We're gonna go with Jody. He's the guest. We're gonna go with Jody first. What do you think about this?
I am highly against the exploitation of kids. Even though I do a lot of stuff in the community, my forefront of everything is protection and prevention and stuff. I hope, because from the video I saw, because I have no idea who that is. It looks like a child, and I hope they don't got an OnlyFans, because that is kind of just sick. And again, when I do parades and family events, I'm not recording the cheerleaders bucking and stuff like that, because I'm a grown adult. I don't need to see that stuff. And if you're having, from what your comments were, probably not passed around, but like venues at a young age like that, you get set to where your money, your performance is your value instead of what else you can create in the world.
All right, Hootie.
her mama couldn't have been my baby mama. Cause all I could have said is Orient Road, clap, place, and this. The mama, what it was, the dad, she got on the daddy's nerves. And he done hauled ass and left. You feel what I'm saying? So she can't pay her bill. So she gonna put the baby out there like she a madam, baby. Go online there, baby. If that had been me, that my baby mama, I would have ran up on that damn stage. They would have recruited me for the bus, cause everybody would have. I would have kicked the field goal with my baby in her hand. You don't put my goddamn baby on no stage doing like that. That's what's wrong with society now. Everybody wants the clout chasing. Everybody wants to be known. Everybody wants to do this, do that. You know, goddamn. Y'all remember John Benet Ramsey?
Hmm.
Y'all remember her, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, they put all that makeup on that child. They pushed her up, they looked like an adult, and all these pedophiles and stuff ran after. You follow what I'm saying? She wind up dead and missing. Quit trying to mother. Let the child be a child while the child can be a child. Cause after a while, they gonna cut your motherfucking ass out. She too grown. That baby ain't nothing. That baby ain't even live to go through her childhood. Yeah, you got out there shaking her motherfucking ass like that. I don't agree with no bullshit like that. Hell, motherfucker.
You just said it like he said. So who said Miss Shirley is out there shaking ass, shaking tail, and she ain't got no business out there like that. Jody Smoking Truth said, you know, he's very much against exploitation, and you know that ain't protection. That don't seem to be a lot of protection. Like he pointed out the fact that he wouldn't be at a place recording the girl. So that's something I noticed in the videos too. Like the men in the back, they just like Adam in the mouth recording her doing this little damn dance, and it's annoying people.
So who is Miss Shirley, the little girl?
She's a child, 3-year-old, 5-year-old child.
I'm just saying that Miss Shirley, that's the little girl, not the mom named Miss Shirley. It's the girl named Miss Shirley.
Miss Shirley is the baby. They call her Miss Shirley.
All right. Now, my opinion on this right now, that's why I said cut it off. You played a little bit of it. I said cut it off because the thing about it is that's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. You got this little girl up there. I can see if a child is up there dancing, doing regular dances and stuff like that. Go kids do dance. They go little dance recitals and stuff like that. That's different. This girl right here doing stuff like she grown. Too grown shit. What you trying to do? You trying to raise your girl to be a HOE? You trying to raise your girl to be a? You trying to raise your little girl to be a? I haven't said shit harsh. Hold on. You trying to raise your child, your girl to be a stripper? That's what you trying to do? You trying to raise your girl? You said something about OnlyFans. So that's what you trying. You trying to raise your daughter to say the only way she can make money is to shake her damn stinking ass booty. What she need to be doing is, and I don't mean to be getting on the kid about this, but what the mama need to be doing is taking this little girl, take her to the fucking library and shit like that, and learn how to damn do the calculus and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get her mind right. Don't teach this girl that the only way she gonna make money is by her body. She need to make money by her mind. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, no. And I feel right there, just like with the R. Kelly cases, and I'm gonna shut up after this, just like with the R. Kelly cases, they blame R. Kelly, this and that. But what about the parents that allow their daughter to go to R. Kelly? What about them motherfuckers for money? When the money ran out, now they talk shit about it. The one, I think it wasn't the one in Orlando, whatever. That was the only parents that tried to come after R. Kelly. Remember?
You told me about it. Like you bring it up. I don't really know about his case. Like it was from what happened down here. It was a female down here.
No, I ain't talking about the one he pissed on in Polk County. I'm talking about
nasty bitch.
I'm talking. I ain't the nasty one. He the nasty motherfucker. He the one did it. I didn't do it.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. I kill a nasty some bitch.
You like Jesse? You was a nasty motherfucker.
You got to think of where all that starts, where that would allow that young girl or young woman or older woman to allow themselves to be put in them situations that it's okay.
He don't mess that baby up for life. Because the baby look like she still got on her pampers. So she gonna go through life and go try to be a HOE, and then she's gonna be a stripper. But then when she get old, she used to shaking her ass with the doo-doo in her pamper like she was just shaking. So when she get old, she gonna be shaking her pamper like that too. Cause she done messed that baby up for her whole damn life. I don't know what the hell to say about this.
The
Okay,
wall.
I'm not gonna let y'all go in on Miss Shirley like this. I mean, I'm not gonna call a child Miss Shirley no more. I'm not gonna let you guys go in on little Mariah like this no more.
I'm not
Bring
going
back Mariah. That's all we saying. Like that's all we saying. Bring back little Mariah that's smart for her age and all that. Because it do take some intelligence to learn the steps and
No, she's very smart.
I don't know that shit yet.
She's very smart, but I'm not going in. I'm going in on the mama.
Yeah, everybody's more
I'm not blaming the child. I'm not blaming the child. I'm not blaming the child for nothing. I'm blaming the parent. The parent is teaching this girl. The parent had to teach
I'm
her.
gonna question grown men to buy tickets to that.
What do you call that? School the girl.
Like kind of grooming her.
Groom the girl.
She is. There's
the
videos where the mom is telling her,
it's not the child. It's not the child.
It ain't the child's fault. The mama ain't shit. That's what it is. How the hell you gonna have your goddamn daughter out there doing some old bullshit like that and she bail out of motherfucking pamper? The mama ain't shit.
I just wanted. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. My bad.
No, I just wanted to bring that to the attention of, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of people out here, and I kind of wanted like the world to hear what 3 men had to say about it, and we heard a few more men speak on it because that's one of the main things people are saying is where is her dad at? Like certain shit just don't fly when daddy there. Like
you reap what you sow. You plant a mustard seed, that's what you're gonna get back.
Let's get Mama T. Let's get
Hey.
Mama T. You heard what we was talking about?
No, I didn't hear what we was talking about.
So I got another video then that might talk about something. Here we go.
Okay.
It's about Miss Shirley?
Yeah, that girl hating too hard. She crying and shit. I understand people are really emotional about the topic, but this is all allegedly, aside from the stuff that's not alleged. Like it's not alleged that she's doing adult shows and is men sitting there recording. And I hate to just point somebody out and call them men as if they're a pedophile, because we ain't accusing y'all of being that, but at the end of the day, like you just heard grown men say, like, I don't go to no event and be recording no fucking child doing them dances. Like for real, my daughter did dance for 8 years. I'm just saying, like, I know kids that do dance, like the dads don't be fucking, they be ready to go that whole hour, like stiff as fuck, like, like kind of like what she wearing, like she doing makeup, why they gotta make her the first time he sees the makeup, he don't really like it, but that's what they do in dance. So like, I just don't relate. That basically, we're talking about Miss Shirley. Have you heard of Miss Shirley?
Are you talking about, is it like a toddlers and tiara type of thing?
It's this kid right here.
We all see some shit that's on.
Oh, okay. You talking about the little girl that
I don't know what the fuck you get off that we was hating on you when we loved you.
Yeah.
Your little personality. So what the fuck are you talking about? And let's talk about it. The same way you teach her how to pop that hip and everything, you should be teaching her how to stop and sit on that goddamn pot. Because ain't no way in hell she 4 years old still walking around with a goddamn pull-up pamper on and popping that pull-up and pamper.
Oh, no.
Teach her how to apply it. Teach her how to apply it. Fuck. Because y'all not saying this.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, yeah, that part.
That's enough.
The part that the TV didn't air, the part the TV didn't cut off. National TV on Jennifer Hudson played that.
Yeah, that's enough right there. See, the thing about it is, and see, I'm very protective over my girls. I'm protective. When I say my girl, I mean my daughters, my stepdaughters, my nieces friends, my daughter's friends. You get what I'm saying? You can ask anybody around. I'm very protective over the girls. I'm protected over the boys too, but I'm more protected over the girls. So you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody, I had to knock a dude out one time, didn't even know the dude on 127. I think they call him the gutter man. I don't know what the hell they call him, but anyway, he sit up there. He gonna go. It's a trash can way over there, dumpster right there. But my daughter and her friends out there hanging out. He gonna go and want to stick his out and take a leak behind the dumpster.
Oh wow.
So I did him just like who did that damn boy, that slow boy in high school. I went and I put that thing on him, pissed everywhere on while he falling to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Like a waterfall.
You don't do that. You got these little young girls out there. You don't do that. Respect the dude, the dog. If you got to hold your pee, take your ass around the corner somewhere, or just piss on yourself. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Put a pamp on. They depends cheap these days. You ain't gotta even import them motherfuckers. And money.
What?
They cheap. You ain't gotta have pay no tariff on the motherfucker. You know.
So what you think about that, Tasha?
I personally, I just think that you shouldn't expose your children that way, especially considering that there are sick people out there. As far as telling her about the baby being on pull-ups and all that other stuff, I get it, but that's just a parental thing. You know what I mean? I know somebody that had their baby sucking on the bottle at 5 years old, so they were making their own bottles. So, but as far as her doing all that, graphic stuff. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like if she's like in a dance group, because dance groups they kind of dress a certain way and do certain dances, right? But I think what she was doing and teaching her daughter, I just don't think it's right. As far as her growth, you know what I mean? Because the child is not going to remain a child forever. They're going to have to eventually become an adult and a woman, and we have to teach them at an early age. But no, I just think it's a lot of pedophiles out there, man.
Yeah. I know somebody that was bullying and they were old as hell. I don't know about shit, but I don't know about 4, 5 or what, about 4, 5 wearing pull-ups, bullying people around and stuff like that there too. They were kind
You
of
had Pampers on too. Me and you both had them damn Pampers on. Hey, you couldn't talk about me. Me and you both had the Pampers on. And yes, I knocked you off the porch. You were 4 years old. That would be still there. At least my Pampers was clean. At least my Pampers was clean. You had that damn flies and nets.
I can't with y'all.
What you talking about me?
I ain't say nothing. I just said I know somebody that had no pull-ups and was bullying people. Like
There wasn't no pull-ups. We ain't had no pull-ups back in those days.
No, they had them diapers. When you had to rip a shirt in half and tie that bitch up 3, 4 ways and put a damn big ass bobby pin on there. And he just shit it. And he would just walk around bullying people and then push people off the porch and shit. I ain't saying who it was, and I ain't saying no names though. I ain't saying nothing about it though. I know they don't like that. Yeah.
I told her I was going to goddamn school with goddamn still one potty train. I'm going to school. I'm in goddamn first grade.
I must have forgot about that. You ain't never told me that.
I said
Eric had to.
I said he hip too.
My bad. I talked to him.
You said he doo-dooed in the pool one time and it was kind of got by your head.
I ain't say that.
No.
I ain't say that because damn well I barely know how to swim. I ain't
he said he doo-dooed in one time and nobody could stay in there but the pastor by the grace of God.
He did all right.
I ain't say that. Behind I stand on what I say.
You see the fit on the big ass fly. The big ass horse fly. He was Clyde there. He was probably behind his ass too, right where he was.
But the thing about it is they were flying behind my ass, but they was always flying on your mouth. They were flying by your mouth, so that's all I'm saying. I had a reason for them to be flying around my ass because I had shit on my ass. Why they were flying around your mouth?
That is
ugly motherfucker. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry.
That is nasty.
We're gonna get back on the subject of this little girl, Miss Shirley. The thing about it is, I kind of agree with the lady that said she need to learn how to potty train.
That's kind of mean. Like
I agree.
It is.
That's how they come in about Miss Shirley. Like as a community, kind of.
But they don't talk. You shouldn't talk about the little girl. Talk about the mama though.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Right.
I got a question.
Because the little girl really doesn't have a decision on what goes on in her life. She's what?
She don't.
Is that 5?
What was
something like that?
What was Eloise and Margaret them had said?
What's the who?
You talking about what his mama would have had to say?
About what?
I heard the mama from the video. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna shut up.
I think in her mama. What would the old folk have to say?
Oh no, they would have got on they behind. They would have got on their girl.
Right, so that's that tough love.
What they saying to the lady now is simple. Back in the days, them older ladies, they didn't have no fucking filter. They ain't had no
at all.
And that's back then when the whole damn neighborhood could give you a whooping.
Right.
Yeah. See, people want to listen to Betty Wright. Because Betty Wright read and talk and tell the truth and tell her how TST tells. But when it comes to your ass, it comes to you and the motherfucker telling you how it is, then they're wrong. See, society got it mixed up. Whoever rolls over to society to comfort them, that's what they accept. You follow what I'm saying?
You're right. American singer songwriter.
Didn't she make the song about, you know what I'm saying? He may be your man, but he's mine for the night or some shit.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
He's,
yeah. You tell the truth.
You
It's
talking
done
about
that
T.I.'s
tonight is
wife
the
is
night?
Escape.
right.
Yeah.
Escape.
I got a whooping off for tonight is the night. I was singing that song. My grandma came behind me in that party. She said, and I did that and I got my butt toe up. She told me I was smelling my tail.
Girl, them
You
old
wasn't.
whoopings wasn't no joke. You get your ass whooped and then you go to sleep. You wake up. She got on a moo-moo, his food cooking and shit.
The whole time.
Like, yeah, you making sure it's all good then. Yeah, it is.
That is so true.
Hey, Hootie. Hey, Hootie. We got whooped with anything. I'm glad they ain't made no real belts back then because we would have got whooped with this.
Never got hit with a coffee table.
Great car tracks, had to braid my own switches. It's horrible. I got a school desk thrown at me one time.
Who's out there cussing though getting a switch? Like I used to see my siblings, my relatives, I should say, the boys out there cussing getting the switch.
Common nightmares right there. You know, trying to find one that's kind of broke, and then you have to braid two of them because you messed up and you intentionally did it.
Used to hide the ties and every damn thing. They didn't give a damn. I bust your head to the white meat.
And that's how I got the school desk thrown at me. I tried to hide everything else, but I didn't think she was going to be able to pick it up. Flying across the room.
Ain't that something how strong mamas get when they mad? Ain't that what it is? They get extra strength.
So I found the Betty Wright song I do know. No pain, no gain. Let's
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You ready? You go first.
No pain.
No gain.
No pain.
No gain.
No, you know what you're talking about.
Because guys.
You know what you're talking about though. See them older songs, they were some nasty. They were slick how they talk about it. All of them talk about sex.
Oh gosh.
All I'm talking about, she talking about no pain. See, she's talking about something when she first get that little. It ain't no pain, no gain. ain't the one that said that she was talking about. She read she never had it. I mean, you listen to the word that she was a virgin. It was her first time.
Tonight is the night. That's the song I got whooped on.
Well, somebody told her that she was brainwashed. No pain, no gain. That sounds
told
like
her she was brainwashed.
Yeah, like somebody told her that, like, oh, no pain, no gain. So then it's all good, like whatever goes.
Brainwashed. She was matized.
She was brainwashed.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
And electric boogie. Electric boogie was about a vibrator one.
Was it?
That's what I heard.
I know the Beach Boys.
Now you're gonna have me listening back to it again.
Let me tell y'all the real meaning of no pain, no gain, okay? The real meaning of no pain, no gain is love is a flower that needs the sun and the rain. A little bit of pleasure is worth a whole lot of pain. If you learn this secret, how to forgive, a longer and better life you will live. Woo! That's just one verse from that song.
Say it.
I say she was trying to have sex. That's what you're saying. No pain, no gain. That's what you're talking about.
That ain't nothing but the That's all she was trying to do. The motherfucker had no fuck with her head up. And she was mad as a motherfucker. And then she went to my home. I'm gonna forgive him. That's gonna make me some money. That motherfucker gonna give a fuck about that boy. He done hit your ass and made you a woman and whole, and now you mad.
And back then, all of them had on. They ain't had no sexy drawers on. All of them had on grandma drawers. It don't matter.
Yeah. It took him an hour to take her drawers off. Yeah, the big ass drawers.
Probably like granny panties and stuff.
I actually got a poem called "Forgiveness," based on what you just said in that little quote about what the song really means.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would y'all want to hear it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Shameless promo. This is the first volume of Childhood Trauma Series, Volume 1. The little black book version where I left all the stuff. Now I did say I was vicious with writing stuff about exes, And, as we transition into one form or another, I came up with this piece called Forgiveness. So, without the whole theatricals and stuff like that. And you can get this book on Amazon and all the other stuff it follows to volume 2 that's out right now. Let's begin. Peace. I hope that you heal. I write this piece in hopes that somewhere on the whispers of the wind, it reaches you. To that person that told me I was too much and didn't have time to communicate, I hope that you heal. Those words come directly from someone who survived after being abandoned, left, and struggled to find their balance without you. To all my exes, past friendships, old jobs, people that left me on red, I hope that you heal. I am no longer mad, tormented, upset, depressed, or traumatized at the thought of you. I found peace in knowing that whatever damage you did to the person I used to be, I grew to be stronger without you. I hope that you heal. I no longer stay up endless nights crying over what happened, worried about what I did wrong, detached from reality because I couldn't figure out what was broken and how, after so much time spent, it couldn't be fixed. I've dealt with all the self loathing and understand our puzzle pieces weren't part of the same picture. And no matter how hard I tried to fit you into the version we said we saw together, our destiny was to be apart. To the person, I might pick up these words and reminisce on the memories we shared together, however brief or long they might have been. I hope that you heal. This is not an invitation. No, this is not an invitation for an open conversation, but a statement that I must make on my path to finding my own forgiveness for a situation I should have never been involved in. I hope that you heal. I thank you for the growth. And no matter how painful the situation might have been, you make up some of the chapters, the random chapters of my life that push me to move forward and stop looking back on situations that don't, yes, don't deserve my energy. This poem is not about you, but the shedding of a person that was weak for you at a time when I should have been strong for me. I've grown, adapted, and evolved. So I write this piece in hopes that somewhere, yes, somewhere on the whispers of the wind, it reaches you. I hope that you heal and focus and found acceptance in yourself without manipulating someone's joy to feel real. In peace.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I
We,
like it. Like
Right.
we
it.
got
Like it.
we got 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna let you end it with the saying about what Miss Shirley, because I think your opinion, I think we all agree on the same thing. So what you the last words about this Miss Shirley thing? Miss I don't know why I named Shirley, but yeah.
Just a shout out to little Miss Shirley out there, because that is, a cute name. Everything starts off real cute with us, and that's the problem with our Black community. And no, this is not just a Black issue, so I'm not making it just a Black issue, because if you want to say it is, we can look right back at John Bonet Ramsey. So in our community, we like to big up things in the beginning, and then when it takes off and it's doing amazing, like they making money off of it, I should say, then everybody steps back like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So this is another one of those scenarios, and I think that would just, y'all be easy out there on attacking the mom, even though she's the one that needs to put up more boundaries for her daughter. She needs to hear that in a way that don't make her defiant, because some people get really defiant, like in a weird way. Like, I'm not saying that you guys have to, but at the end of the day, like, some people just get on a weird type of time. Like, say if the next week everybody just goes in attacking her, and then she decide, well, I'm just gonna do more. I'm gonna put her in a bikini now. This gonna be cute. This gonna be funny. Like, really, like, just just speak to each other from a place of love, and from a place of goodwill, and let people know you got their best interests at heart. I'm sure she loves her child, and hopefully that's the case.
All right, now we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back with our main topic. So sit back, chill for about 30 seconds to a minute. You know, you gotta take a dump. Go ahead and do that. Just make it quick. Make sure you wash your hands before you come back and fuck with the damn mouse on the damn computer, though. All right.
Break queen, break queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touch down and take clients any city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just brave for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemians is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now. I wash my hands again and again. I wash my hands again and again. I wash my hands again and again. Yeah. Tell me lies, tell me everything. Don't tell me I can't do anything. I'm living life, live with integrity. Watch what you say to me, don't play with me. Respect is not a given.
All right, so that was two of my songs. I'm Annie Loke, and you just heard some of my music that came out about a month ago. We got new music dropping also. If you're watching us live on YouTube or you're watching us visually on Facebook, on StreamYard, whatever, you just seen the commercial, and it was like some of my products that I have. We showed some slippers, but I do have other things, women's clothing, costume jewelry, like a lot of really cute stuff, shades and dresses and things like that. So you can go shop my store at Annie Loke Beauty on Instagram.
All right, DC, play that video for us. Play a video for us. We're gonna come with our main topic. Our main topics is dominant or versus submission. A woman, dominant women versus submission.
The dominant, and the man should be the submissive.
Not that one, the other one.
Yeah, because
just play that one. Play that one. I'm talking about the second, but you can play that one again though.
Commands, you go do. You go do. And she gonna tell you what to do. Because here's the thing, if y'all don't have somebody telling y'all what to do, y'all are going to be reckless. And so women are divorcing y'all in these relationships because they are allowing you to quote unquote lead, and they're being submissive. And since y'all can't lead yourself, y'all leading her into the ground. So here's the thing, the natural order is for the feminine to be the leader. If you give to the feminine, right, the feminine is always going to regenerate life and everybody's going to be taken care of. Y'all are territorial. Y'all just want the image of leadership. You just want to be out in public. I'm the leader, but all of the responsibility is actually on the woman. The leader takes the majority of the responsibility. If women allow men, which means she submit, all right, and allow him to lead, she don't have no control over what he's going to do. She's steady submitting to him. Women have to change their minds and realize that they ain't supposed to submit to men because men just going to do what you allow them to do, because they don't have no governor on their own behavior to know when to not do something, to know better. They don't know. They're just going to keep being reckless. And they're not going to take care of your feelings because they're only concerned about theirs.
All right, now DC, now play that second video real quick. It's about 30 seconds. We're going to talk about both of them right now.
Are more attractive than dominating women.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, I think one of the most beautiful things about love is being able to fully take care of a woman in every way, whether that's emotionally, protecting, providing. Everything about that, like every fairy tale that was ever written for all of time was about a man saving a woman from a castle and a dragon, right?
There is nothing that men dislike more as a general rule than dominating women. Women who seek to dominate men in the sense that they seek to basically overwhelm them with the force of personality. I'm the ruler in this house. Men don't like that. They don't take to that particularly well. I don't think that the opposite of that the ideal is a woman who's like completely submissive in the sense that I think we think of it. Like, I will just take orders from my husband. I will do everything that he could possibly want of me. I will immediately acquiesce to all of his demands and have no opinions of my own. That's not attractive either. What you want is a strong partner who also respects you.
All right. We're gonna talk about the reason I said play both of them because you got two different insights, and the first one she done bumped her head. But anyway, we're gonna start with you, Mama T. What's your intake on this?
I like the second video. The second video made sense. With me being an Aries, I'm already dominant. You know what I mean? That's just in my nature. And also, we love so hard, which makes sense about your poems because you're Aries, right? It makes sense for you to go deep in your poems and it not be about your ex, but a healing for yourself. So it makes sense that you would do that because you love hard. So I like the second one first. The first one, I didn't. I didn't get that. That was more of that whole that separated of the submissive being a woman just not having a brain or a woman just being all dominant. You can have both. You can be strong and loving at the same time and also allow him to lead. I mean, because I know my man, he makes his own decisions. I mean, of course, I take care of a lot of things as women naturally do, as far as doctors and things like that, stuff. But we just naturally do that. But yeah, that second one, I agree with that one.
All right, Jody, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the second one. The first one, it seems more of that men versus women. I heard some quick quotes and I'm going to try and put them together to fit my narrative just to keep people arguing because some of the things she said contradicted each other. If you have a leader, they take care of 99 or 90% of the responsibility. If they're not, then they're not a leader. There's somebody searching for clout or something for themselves and not for the community or for their partner. That's not a man. That's not a leader in my definition. That's just a boy trying to put on some grown man clothes. And the second one, I'm an Aries. I have a very dominating personality, even when I don't try. And I don't want somebody that's dominating, but I don't want somebody I have to tell everything to do because then I might as well just hire somebody. I don't need you here because you're not providing any new growth to me or our relationship. You're just becoming a yes person.
Right.
All right, Woody?
Well, I agree with Mama T. I agree with Mr. Spoken Truth, Mr. Summer, but at the same time, you feel what I'm saying, Mama T? I respect you. I know what you laugh for. I ain't gonna get on you nothing, but what I'm saying is life is a business. When you get married, it's a business. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like McDonald's has a corporate. They have a district manager. They got an assistant manager. They got a manager. The wife is the assistant manager. So of course the responsibility and everything gonna be in your corner, but you won't ever be stronger than your man. Society has everything twisted up to where the women they know their place, but they done got out of place. That makes sense because, like I say, the man he sets the foremost, the background. He goes to hunt. If you watch the wild animals, the tiger, the king of the jungle, he goes to hunt, bringing stuff on back to his women. You feel what I'm saying? And he protects them and he provides. If you mess with one of them lioness, one of his lioness, or it might not be today, it's gonna be tomorrow. But he gonna hunt them down. I don't care if it's hyenas or whatever it is. That's nature. That's natural. You feel me? And as a man, this is something we supposed to lay things down as a business. And our wives are our assistant manager. We're the manager. God is the owner. We're the manager. And our wives is the assistant manager. Of course, they're going to be the ones that keep everything organized, keep this, keep that, and this and that. The district manager don't do a motherfucking thing. It's the manager that, you know what I'm saying, coordinates and handles everything down. And that's how it's supposed to be, not being chauvinist or anything, and I'm getting proper on you guys. You know what I mean? But that's what I got to say about it. I apologize, but I'm sorry.
All right, Annie?
I thought I was going to go after you, but I will.
No, I go last.
Gladly.
I always go last. Go last for a reason.
I would gladly take the floor after Mr. Hootie right now. Because the assistant manager don't do shit. That can't be true. The assistant manager is probably doing more than the manager because the manager can get away with not doing that much. But I didn't say we was a managers and assistant managers. That was somebody else. So that's just my reference point as far as managers and assistant managers.
Yeah, it's just a reference point.
Just a reference point.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Okay,
and I just feel like that girl needs to fix her hat. Like I don't know if she's a stud, and I feel like
put your
maybe
hand all in my face.
I feel like maybe she is a stud and she don't like men, and she taking y'all bitches and she telling y'all what they telling her. So it's probably real. But everybody ain't the same. Like everybody don't fall into the same box. So I hate when women get into that mind state too. Men also, like y'all get into a sexist mind state and don't realize it. Just like there's racism, there's classism. You already have preconceived notions about people in that box. So therefore, if you a man or if you a woman and you sitting up there, if you say it so many times in one video, men do this and men do that and men do this, you can't. That's a stereotype. It's became a stereotype, and you can't be right.
Don't get mad with me. Y'all got to talk to God about that. He the one made
right, and I'll get ready to say that. Now my turn. Let me speak, then everybody else. We go free for all. But look here, I'm gonna say it like this. Well, who you trying to tell y'all? He was, you know what I'm saying? He was generalizing it that y'all assistant manager. He didn't mean y'all don't do shit. He's saying y'all assistant manager, which means
he said it.
No. You said y'all don't do shit.
No, they do more than the manager.
Yeah, he was saying we do more.
Yeah, in this conversation,
he did say.
Yeah, he said they don't do anything. That the manager, the district manager, doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he just wanted to throw that little part in there.
I have to take up for you. Okay, but anyway, what it is it's not that they don't do shit. They assist. That's what they're supposed to do. They assist. That's what assistant men do. They assist. That's what, when he say we talk about the Bible, that's what a woman was made for, to assist the man. But we're going to go back. We're going to talk about that with my 10 minutes with the chosen one on Saturday, because I'm going to bring some scripture in to tell y'all this. Now, this lady right here, she's the reason why when motherfuckers listen to ladies like this, they the reason they in their 50s and 60s and they still trying to get married. They the reason they like that, because they don't want to sit up there. When she said dominant, it's okay to be dominant, just like the second video said, but you got to know when to turn that shit off. You know what I'm saying? No man don't want no weak ass woman. Well, I don't want no weak ass woman. A mature man don't want no weak ass woman. We don't want no woman. We got to tell when to wake up, when to sleep, when to eat. If that was the case, I would have married the military. You get what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And so we don't want no woman. We want a dominant woman, but at the same time, we don't want no woman that thinks she run us. We're not a child. We're not their child. And women like that lady right there, when we tell them to do so, y'all don't tell the man to do so. Yeah, like the man is supposed to. The man's supposed to run that. The man is the head of the house, but the man did not run the house. The woman run the house, because if that man's supposed to be out there working, doing what he's supposed to be doing, how the hell do we have time to run the house? He don't know what the fuck going on in that house till he come home from work when that woman tell him. So that woman run the house. So this lady like that with that goddamn, something was wrong with her when she got that damn big ass face and her damn teeth and damn. You already know her mind, so what's wrong with her fucking mind right there. So you know what I'm saying? She must have been hurt before from somebody. She been hurt and this and that, or she must have did this and that. Because most women, and I ain't gonna say most women, most women, a lot of women that turn gay, and they don't find themselves a stud, and they turn gay because they can't.
They turn gays out.
Man, when they turn gay, what happened? They have more problem with that stud than they do with that man.
So we both diagnosed this lady as gay.
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
It's crazy, because you got that one tooth in the mouth.
Yeah, you can put a roll down there.
That one tooth way back here.
Like she one of the people that keep talking and you just keep looking inside of her mouth.
Right.
Just trying not to look and be like, oh shit, is my eyes going down there?
Remember the 9 ladies? You can take a whole 9 lady and stick on the side like that.
You guys are crazy.
A whole 9 lady right there. And the thing about it is just like the second video say. Second video says something about, is a dominant woman attractive, sexy, or whatever. Some men these days, these kids these days, they like a woman to take over. They like a man. I ain't saying no, I don't. I try to teach my kids, my sons, not to. You don't let no woman dominate you. You don't let no woman dominate you, because the thing about it is, when a woman get mad, this is my opinion. When a woman get mad, she buy you anything. When she get mad, guess what? When she get mad, you could be downtown going to court. She get mad, she gonna make you strip all that shit off and give it back.
Same thing.
I tell my daughter, She asked me, did I tell my daughter the same thing? No, what I tell my daughters is they need to learn to do things for themselves just in case these no good ass niggas. And I said, just like that ain't around. You don't depend on no man. The only man that you could depend on in your life is God and your daddy, and that's it. So you got to make sure you got the education, this and that. Don't sit up there and be like that movie. What's that movie? Waiting to Excel? And the other movie with
what happened in Waiting to Excel?
And the other movie, what's the other movie with the bald head Charles? Don't be like them. Don't be like them women like that. You should have spent all your damn life, 10, 15 years building this man up, and you ain't doing shit for yourself. Then he want to leave you for this and that, and leave you for better.
Be a movie that blew up.
Wait, did it show her trying to get some of the finances? I thought she was just on Charles's meat. Really? Like
no, she didn't get shit from Charles.
Like
and then Waiting to get sell. What's her name?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett. I think she got something at the end though. You know what I'm saying?
She did.
But look how they did. Look how they did it. She wasted 10, 15 years and send these men to college and help these men with their business and this whatever. This is why I tell my daughter, you do what you got to do. That's why my daughter right now, one I'm going to she going to nursing. She trying to figure out what I'm doing, but then she like to be dominant over her man. I talked to her man, and I talked to him. Yeah, I had to choke.
Oh my gosh, why are you telling these people that?
Well, I did because I had to get him straight because he came with his damn mouth like he didn't know something, so I had to let him know.
This is public.
I know it's public.
I have a question. I have a question for you though.
But I did do it, so you know what I'm saying. So if you gonna sue me now when I don't got shit. Don't wait till later on.
I got a question for you, Zoe. Zoe and Hootie, and also Spoken Truth, in the man's perspective. So, are you saying that you want a woman to be able to hold her own, but you just don't want her to think she's manly? Is that what you're saying? Is that basically?
Game with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, like my grandmother told me before I got married, she said, you know what you need to do to have a successful marriage? And I said, what? Make him think that he's leading. I personally, because I'm so dominant, it's in my nature, I personally want to relax. I personally want you to be able to just, all I want is love. I'm just going to be honest with you because I love real hard. I can do everything. I don't mind cooking, cleaning, working. I really don't mind that. But a lot of people look at that as if, because in my nature, I just automatically want to do it. You know what I mean? Just want to do it. They'll look at that as if I'm taking control, but that's not the case. And they don't look at the fact that, oh, well, she cooks, she cleans, she this, she that, whatever I want, it's good. And they don't look at that. They just look at the fact that I take the initiative, that's like being, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just different.
That's what I say. If you trying to figure out how to stand down.
Yeah, go ahead, go first. Yeah, get him. Go ahead.
So my opinion on that, when I wrote my first book, I decided to take a lapse from relationships and all that stuff because of that reason. I know how to do everything myself, make money, create merchandise, write platforms, change laws. Sometimes I want a break. So I don't want somebody dominating, because I've been in those relationships where I've been a dominant person, where I've been a submissive person. I'm stupid, young, and was like, they just want to love me, and so I'll do everything else. And my balance now is add something to my table. And if there happens to come a moment where I need to just, take a break, take a breath, you can take over for me. You can be just as powerful in any situation in the room as I am, but that's not your place, because that's why I work so hard.
All right, let me read these comments. DC, you put the link for the show in the chat for me. Thank you. Disagree. I think a queen governs the household. The man governs the journey. Men are not superior to women. Bullshit. Well, we are different. And when a woman submit to an equally yoked man, they build empire. Women polish up the man. We shine up his crown and multiply whatever he gives us, okay? And put the link in the chat. You put the link in the chat for me, DC. What I'm getting ready to say is, to the answer Tasha's question about do we want a dominant woman? I want a woman to be able to handle herself when I'm gone. If something happened to me, she need to be able to stand up. I don't want no soft ass woman that don't know how to do this and don't know how to do that. But at the same time, you got to know your role, just like the man got to know his role, and that's what it is. Like I said earlier, the man is the head of the household, but the woman runs the house, and people don't understand that. Both men and women seem to not understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they want a woman like who they said earlier. What he said if the man go out there and work this and that. Now you got the lady out there working, so that means she the head of the house because she working. She out there and the man sitting at home. I see right now both with these economies not there, both of them got to get out there and get it.
I don't really agree with the word leader. Like, make him think he's a leader. Like, I don't really agree with that. Like, that's not knowledge that I was given. Like, that was more so like the wrong word. I think that lady was saying in the video. Like, let him think he's the leader. Like, because at the end of the day, he should be leading. If you don't trust him to lead, then you should not be with him.
Right, he's not ready.
And like on somebody, you might as well. You're no better than the girl who gets somebody because she can dominate him. Like you basically still playing a little domination game, and somebody with some intelligence will still peep that. But it's more so when I said a mind game, I mean more so like just playing on moment by moment. Like, which moment do you choose to stand the fuck down? Submission is you submitting.
Have you guys seen Family Business?
Like, at what moments do you choose that? You know what I mean? That's all. It's not like walking around with a fucking
right.
head and just, you know.
And like you said, equally yoked. I want somebody to be as strong as me, but we're not battling over who's supposed to have head, wear the pants. And that was one of the old things, who wears the pants in a relationship. You both do. Because if you get hurt, I need your help. If I get hurt, I need your help. And it shouldn't just be because you provide everything.
Right, absolutely.
It's like this here, you know, two friends, best friends, partners, they're gonna know how to navigate and they're gonna know how to build together. She's gonna automatically, naturally know that her man is the leader. You follow what I'm saying? And she's gonna know when to step down. You know, all us men be wanting when we go out there and work hard or whatever we do. The reason we're the leaders because when it's not there, we have to go out and get it and make sure and put it there. You know what I'm saying? That's what the men do. You know what I'm saying? Every man want a woman, which most women want to be your mama. They want to be your pastor. They want to be your goddamn emotional
Therapist.
counselor and all kind of bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you feel what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna run your household like a mother. You follow what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to know, like I said, when to step back, because your man might work 12, 13 hours, come home and honestly be going to work, trying to handle his business. And when he come home, you know, if you don't have a lot of women that do this these days, baby, how you date up there, baby? Come on, if you need me, you okay? Well, what went on, baby? Let me just listen to you, baby. It's all about the women these days. If a man cheats, he a no good son of a bitch. You know, we got the brain fly.
Absolutely.
But when a woman cheats, it's
What did
still
he
our
do?
fault. It's still our fault. Why?
No, she no good too.
She said, "Oh, it's because you didn't have no time. You were working all the time. Oh, it's because you didn't pay me no attention, child. You did it. Yeah, it ain't a motherfucker thing. It's because you took your ragged ass out there and you cheated anyway. You know what I'm saying? Every time y'all fuck up, if everything gonna get fucked up in the household, it always falls back on who? Us. No matter what. No matter how you look at it.
Oh, Hootie.
I
Now
agree.
that's
I
real.
Happy
agree
Mental
with you.
Health
You need a
Awareness Month
hug.
to everybody.
It should
Yeah.
come back onto the man. Everything that's wrong should come back onto the man. Why? Because you're the man.
You the leader, remember?
Not everything, but at the end of the day, like,
And I feel you, and I agree on that. But what I'm saying to these dominant women, you want to be dominant, you want to be this, you want to feel financially entitled. But then again, on top of that, you want to be the boss of everything. Y'all don't know the problems that we have and what go on with us trying to go out there and get this money, what we got to go through to make sure, you know, our
Especially as a
household.
black man.
see, I think y'all
Okay.
I think y'all sexist, 'cause y'all use the word women a lot.
Especially the black.
Yeah. I was just about to say, can you guys give a different perspective on this? Because it is two different sexes. So we know what you want from us. Now, what is it that you can do? What about the ones that you're giving this stuff to and they don't know what to do with it? So now you're years later and now you got to start all over again. Give them some advice too. We feel you on us. We got it.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Now you blame everything on a man, but I'm gonna tell you right now. The number one thing that a woman can do, and y'all may get offended when I say this, but I got to say it. Is shut the fuck up and listen sometimes. Stop jumping through.
So you've told us this thousands of times, though.
I ain't saying all women, but most women, you only hear what you want to hear. You only hear the part you want to hear. You want to hear that. You only hear about when this man come home and try to tell you how he had a hard day at work. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear the part you want to hear, like, oh, I bought you some flowers. I bought you Chanel purse. I bought you some Boucher cologne or whatever the shit is.
Oh my God, Boucher. He just made that up.
Okay.
Let me
So
play this other video real quick.
Okay.
DC, play the other two videos real quick.
I got a response for that though.
But he like, I know to stand down with him. I could be submissive, I could be soft, and it's like with him, I feel like, he got that real man, like, don't play with me. And I be like, okay.
All right, now play the second one. Short and sweet.
I didn't even see that one before.
It was hidden.
She stole my
Aggressive
words.
yet submissive woman. What that means is she's gonna absolutely dominate you if you allow her to. But she's gonna submit if you're masculine enough and give her the respect that she deserves to make her want to. It's not that hard to understand.
And Jody, before we left, you said you got to reply for what we said earlier. Yeah.
Yep. So that is really the thing. It is a double standard, and I will open up by saying happy Mental Health Awareness Month. And as men, yeah, we get talked into and believed into, you're the man. I don't care if your arm blown off and you got shot 3 times at work. It's supposed to be, it's just a scratch. You don't have the flexibility to say, hey, I had a bad day. I was walking down the street and this dude just flipped me off. I don't know why, but I can't go home or even go to your boys and talk about that, because it's like, and for colloquialisms and all that stuff, for me, as I know it, it was stop being gay, stop being a woman, stop being feminine, stop having fucking feelings. And that's what a lot of men get. So that gets repressed and it gets formed into, well, I need to have the nice car or the house and burn myself out to please this woman who's going to sit up there and look and say, I need more. And if you tell me about how you're feeling, I'm going to find somebody who is just not going to feel and do the same thing.
You all right?
That was deep.
Yeah. Well, and that,
yeah.
say happy mental
I've got a lot of
health
practice
week,
talking
mental health
about
month. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You need some?
Don't be showing y'all
appointment in the
medications.
I'm glad y'all said I got an appointment in the morning too.
All I would say is I would say the first half, slick lick.
Well, Zoe got to see Dr. Huxtable in the morning.
I know it. You know it.
My doctor.
You gotta be funny.
Oh, you just did too.
I didn't say his real name.
I didn't say his real name.
I was thinking the Cosby Show when you said that.
I was.
That's where I know him from.
And so we're talking about the women. We're not putting everything on women. We're not putting everything on, because there was one video I got. It was talking about studs. They call them stems and hems or stuff like that. Stems or something.
Oh. They got a new word for them, huh?
So I ain't playing that. But anyway, but you know what I'm saying?
That's not our community on this.
Yeah, but I'm not playing. I mean, y'all welcome to come. I don't give a fuck, but you know what I'm saying? You may get really hurt here and there, but y'all come. But
no, we just don't know anything. Come in the chat and teach us some shit sometimes.
This is not the only reason why that is part of the secret organization ritual for when they get in the industry, the director, couch, and things of that sort. What you talking about?
What?
Early girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Wait a minute, wait.
I think she's talking about did he do it?
Did he do what?
I don't
Did
know.
he
Gotta roll me up
Did he
another
do
do
blunt.
it? Did he
everything?
do it?
I don't know. But okay, so another question, because I'm really curious about this. So what do you say to the what advice do you give a woman to know when to be submissive? Because you just can't be submissive to somebody because they got this thing in between their legs.
The
So
thing
what
about being
advice? Okay,
the thing
go
about
ahead.
being submissive is, and I said last show before that is, you be submissive to your husband.
Mhm.
See, that's the key word. You
Yep.
be submissive to your husband, not your boyfriend, your husband. And to be submissive, just like the second video said, you'll know when to be submissive. If that man treat doing what he's supposed to do, you're gonna want to make that man happy. I know I said women need to learn how to shut up, blase sometimes and listen, but at the same time, women are very emotional. That same woman that you're saying that's doing all this talking, this and that, is also can be that submissive woman. Sometimes, she get out of hand, this and that, and all that, and shit happens. Just like sometimes he may get out of hand, this and that, but at the same time, that woman still could be submissive. A man do not want no weak ass woman where oh, let me fix your bell bumpers all the time and this and that. You go shut up, bitch, and she shut up and this and that. You know what I'm saying? A real man don't want that shit. No. Because if she's okay with you calling her a bitch and calling her out of out of your mouth, and you could call out her name and all that, guess what? She'll let anybody do that. She's not strong enough. How you gonna trust her going somewhere and it's another male come up to her and she gonna be so submissive to you or to a male that she say shit like that? How can you trust? You can't trust that because that's what she feel like doing. A man want a woman that she know if I ain't around, if you go out with your girls or whatever, the man step to you, you know how to handle yourself. I ain't telling you what to do that, but you know what to say out your mouth and then get on the horn and call me. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes women give clues, like it's just your personality type too. Like he could be judging you when y'all first meet or get together. This ain't just to Mama T. This is just talking in general. But like he could already be judging you when y'all just started talking. So it's not your job to perform. But at the end of the day, if that's something that you care about, then you should be taking mental note of how you are as a person. And at the end of the day, you should actually be becoming that person. Never sit there and fake for somebody. But like, it's just different little things, that you do, how you carry yourself in a room with other men. Like y'all don't gotta already be together and be married for a man to be peeping that shit. Like that's very redundant for you to think that.
All right.
Conversation.
Go ahead, Jody.
I would say conversation. The easiest way without conflicting anything from yourself is talk to that person. Ask them how are they doing instead of can we go somewhere? Can you buy me something? See how they communicate best. Like me personally, I like to meet people. I will do voice and stuff, but I hate texting. Texting to me feels like work. So if we're
God,
only
I do too.
communicating that way, I need to hear your voice or something to know that you're actually using my time in quality. That is something to you. Ask me again how I'm doing. Do I have issues with stuff before? It's not really submitting, it's getting to know the person more. Submission, it shouldn't be to everybody either. Everybody doesn't have access to me. No matter how viral or public you may think I am, the ability to just come up to me and have a conversation or talk or know anything about my day without telling you is important.
All right. Early girl said, y'all sound old talking like that. LMAO, that stop. This is a new era. Is she want to put her social media that she got her toes done, letter and dirt and ain't hurt nothing. LOL. For one, before you start calling somebody, do a spell check. You know what I'm saying? Rearrange these goddamn letters. Shouldn't have to try to cipher no motherfucking goddamn message. But anyway,
You have to put on your bifocals.
Oh, need me some glasses to put on.
Anyway,
Yeah, but
we didn't have nobody not saying nothing. She can't go on social media and that. My wife go on social media and she if she like what I done did for her, blah, she gonna do that. We do TikToks on social media. It's not about the social media. We didn't say anything about social media. What we saying is how you domination over your household. Social media, and I don't even like reality TV. I don't like nobody putting all they mess on social media because, like Jody said earlier, it will come back to hunt you if you got a job here, you're trying to do this and that. Whatever you put on social media, do not leave social media. It's still there. It's still there.
Can I respond to her? Oh, go ahead. You go.
Girl, I was just thinking your problem because you said some somewhat intelligent thing earlier, but this has got to be the worst bullshit you done put on this motherfucker, girl. You know, I know you ain't got no man. You can't have no damn man sitting your ass on here coming up with some bullshit like this. That's the shit I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. Mr. Summers,
What you say, Mama T?
I just wanted to respond to that. Okay, so what we can do is that we can look at what happened in what they call the old days and how relationships were then, and how are relationships now in the new days. So come on, let's weigh the pros and cons out. The old days actually had fathers in the household. The old days, my grandmother was very, very happy. I mean, as far as I knew, she was happy. But it's that old and young thing. No, it's about relationships. And truly, truly, I believe in, the man being the dominant one in the household and the woman being a little bit more of a submissive role. Now, my definition of submissive is different because I'm an extrovert, introvert type of person, and I'm kind of dominant by nature. I mean, I wouldn't even say dominant. That's like a harsh word to say. I'm a leader by nature. So if I know something needs to be done, if you don't tell me you're going to do it, I'm just going to do it, right? It's beneficial to everybody. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, early girl. I don't know about the old
and
thing.
Brandon said, hey, what's up with them lame boys and Brandon? The lame boys, one half will be on the show next week talking about Music and Mayhem 3. Henry said, that's my baby. What's up, Henry, he don't sound like no woman. I don't know, Henry.
For the show, for the gay pride, in 2 months from now, your gay ass booty taking licking bit. Gay pride in this goddamn month. You can do your own goddamn show with that old bullshit, dick in the boot ass. Nigga, who the fuck gonna go around motherfucking sword fighting the motherfucker? We don't like the motherfucking sword fight, sister ass
They
bitch.
got Hootie. They done got him riled up. No.
I can't hear him. Let him cuss him out next to Kenny where we can hear what he's saying.
Dude, I don't like man ladies.
Okay.
Man ladies, faggot ass niggas that think they hoes. I don't like that. I'm a real nigga. Believe that. Motherfucker, we talking about women and men. We talking about natural shit, sister ass.
Hey, what's that wild boy say?
You can be the man. Put some money on my books, baby. So another person in the chat said, listen, all I'm going to say is Zoe's going to get very controversial because Tommy and his little buddy Ashton mentioned mine and my dad's name more times than they should. I think that's the rest of
That's wild, boy. Like I said, next week we're going to have Music and Mayhem. We're gonna have a half of the lame boys on here. We're gonna be talking about Music and Mayhem next week. Music and Mayhem 3. We're gonna be talking about my boy Tommy Byrne because everybody be hating on him, but we're gonna talk about that next week. You know what I'm saying? Henry said, "You can be the man. Put some money on my books, baby."
Only thing I'm gonna put on the goddamn book, I hope like hell somebody hit him in the ass and he bleed out. That's what I hope he do. I hope you die. You ragged ass, faggot ass motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. Fuck all that shit. You a man, goddammit, Damien. You're not a woman. Bullshit.
But the thing about it is, we're gonna get back to the subject though. A man just don't want. Like I said, I'm only speaking for myself. A woman need to be dominant. We don't want no weak woman. Like I said earlier, woman need to be dominant, but be dominant when you need to be dominant. You know what I'm saying? When you see that man, like when you see that man slipping, don't go and embarrass him in front of everybody else. Pull him to the side, like, baby, you could have did this way. You know what I'm saying? But what happened? We laughing?
Shout out to the chat. Y'all came through early, girl.
All right, wild boy. We're gonna see you next week.
For sure, wild boy, Henry.
Henry, we love you down here, brother.
Fuck Henry. No, don't tell him that.
Don't say that.
He might like that. I hope you bleed out, motherfucker. And ain't nobody gonna. They gonna do it. It's like a sword fight, stinking motherfucker. I hate stinking skin, bitch. Don't you smelling like you already smell like shit? Then you want to chase doo-doo. What kind of shit is that? You was a fucking man, Damien. Son of a bitch.
I don't
I'm
have no
sorry.
insinuations about this
I'm sorry,
situation.
Mama
I
T.
don't have no.
And Miss
I am
Annie
not the
knows.
jury.
So
Yeah, I'm not either. But that motherfucker's a fucking man, lady. I don't know what the fuck wrong with that mental health. Talk that motherfucker, summer. Fucking kid. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker, man. How long this motherfucker been locked up in any guy with? Y'all need to let
I
this
see
shit
the
go.
vein coming down in your throat.
Wait, is he the one that's in jail? Is he still locked up? Henry, are you locked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker got to be locked up. I tell you what. I tell you
Yeah, he
what.
said put some money on his books.
Yeah, I put some hot motherfucking lead if I get hold to it. I put some hot lead in it.
Love him down there.
What I put in, son of a bitch. Can't stand it. He probably standing there line dancing now, you son of a bitch. You.
He like fan.
Right.
So let's do this.
Only fan.
Oh yes, man. I am in Colorado. 23 hour lockdown. We all
I hope like hell,
in
bitch. You get a
Colorado.
good, long, hard, big, stiff one, bitch, and you bleed out. You bleed out. I hope you bleed out. I hope they hit the artery vein.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what you get for taking in the ass, you son of a bitch.
Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah,
Did you
mama
have any more questions?
daddy should have wore rubber. That way you should. Mama should have had an abortion. And daddy should have wore rubber. You motherfucker.
That's what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to yell at him like that.
Yeah.
That's why I never follow the bait. When people do that to me, when people seem like they want to argue with me real bad, I will not follow that bait.
He just said it too, Annie.
Y'all see started. You and Annie. I see now.
I
I
ain't
see.
saying that. That's right now. My hands right
I'm
here.
talking about Mama T and Annie. What y'all so called them?
What? No, we were just saying. No, we were just.
Night. What it called?
The show.
Wait, repeat.
On Tuesdays, the woman show.
Yeah. Yeah, what it's called?
Latest Tuesdays. If y'all hear about the fashion police, want to see more of the fashion police, you can find. Maybe I can't relate on all platforms. That's Instagram, TikTok, what's that other one called? X and Facebook.
Yes, well, I know y'all told me, and I wish I could get a hold to her. I put some hot lead in
The comments are so
Walter
tiny.
said,
I
"What
can't
the hell
see
is
them.
going on?" What you said, Jody?
I said the comments are so tiny I can't see them, but by the reaction, I needed this laugh. You remind me of an old uncle I had once long time ago. So, the unfilteredness of this real life is awesome.
Absolutely.
If you think he's funny, you should have met his dad before he died, boy.
Are you coming to the show?
Nah, his wife won't let him.
Oh.
She died.
I don't bullshit.
I don't got no goddamn wife.
I don't bullshit.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
A lot of bombs dropped.
Hey, she the dominant one. She dominant.
Don't believe that bullshit. You lying like motherfucker. You got me.
I don't bullshit, man. I don't bullshit.
No,
Walter,
no,
what's going on is Henry down here, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell Hootie that, you know what I'm saying, he could be the man that put some money on his books, and Hootie just went off on him, man, you know, and it turned Henry on.
Worry about it. I'm gonna make him turn on even more. I'm gonna call down there to the warden down in Colorado and have him come through.
You could be the king. He said, "You could be the king here, baby. We let you lead us."
I hope I can see the live back.
I'm
gonna have the warden shove a damn baton up in his ass, and I hope he bleed out. I swear to God, I hope he bleed out, and they tote your ass out the door on that damn stretcher, faggot.
Look like you got a fan now, Hootie.
I ain't got no goddamn fan. Quit that bullshit, Mama T.
I don't know. He talking to you and he conversating with you.
I don't know. Speak that
Y'all
shit
didn't check
on homosexual harassment. I don't.
Hey, where did he go?
Harassment.
I'm serious, faggot ass motherfucker. I'm gonna write a poem about this bullshit.
That's why he
okay.
That's why he down there.
Right.
Trying to make somebody turn somebody.
Fight. He like that sword fight. We don't sword
your
fight.
attention now.
No, you ain't got no goddamn pit. Who fuck this?
Anyway, on this subject right now, so we still didn't settle nothing. We didn't settle anything. on this show. We did not sell anything. We didn't sell nothing about the dominant women versus submissive women.
What do we need to settle?
We trying to teach these women. We trying to teach.
Oh, we trying to teach these women?
We trying to teach.
We like me and you?
No, like me, Jody, Hootie.
They did not sign up for this.
DC.
They did not sign up for
We're
that.
trying to teach y'all what a man. Because we don't. Because one thing
I guess give advice from
they
an
know
experienced physician.
what a man thinks. They know what's on a man's mind. You don't know what's on a man's mind. Hell, half the time we don't know what's on our mind.
And then with that bullshit, that Steve Harvey ugly, big beard, mustache wearing ass, we're talking about that bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's a simp.
I think I'm still
Steve Harvey and Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head in the same room. Let's think about it.
I just have I have another question. So if you guys are leading, right? Why are you guys looking for us to know how to be submissive? I'm not understanding it. So why don't you guys be the leader and teach her how to be submissive of what you're saying? Because there's different definitions though. A lot of people is looking at submissive as, oh, I do everything. So you get into these relationships, right? And then you wind up thinking that you have to dumb yourself down. And then he don't want that, right? Because he's saying, I don't want no dumb girl. So he wind up going cheating and all this. And it's just real weird. So why don't you guys lead and do all the leading and not want us to figure it out?
Because if we do like
which is the definition of a leader.
Because if we do that like in the old days, y'all like to call the police on us now. See, back then they ain't call the police on them. Now y'all want to call the police on you. You know, we put our hands on you. So we can't make y'all be submissive. We got to lead y'all to be submissive. So we can't just put y'all hands on it. Because now when the police come to your house, they going to take one of y'all, and the user's gonna be the man. So that's why we can't make y'all submissive, if that's the word. You know what I'm saying? So we try to y'all to be submissive. Y'all ain't like Tina Turner. These women these days, they y'all ain't built like Tina Turner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like to take no blows. Soon somebody yell at y'all want.
You're not gonna be hitting on nobody. What the world?
Yell at me. I'm probably gonna cry.
Well, I'm not gonna cry for sure. But why? But see, that's what I mean. So you're saying you want a submissive woman, and then you say all of that about the hitting. And I know you're joking. But if you're really some women really feel that. Women really feel that they take emotional abuse, and that's them being submissive.
No,
but a man don't want that though.
Hear me out. Check it out. Now, what a man wants is like, it's like everything like a business in life. It's like a business. If you fit that position to where, you meet the needs of the man, not saying, sexually or mentally, everything else, the man gonna stick around. He gonna want to do more. If you're a type of woman that nags, just like the good book said, motherfucker rather be on a goddamn roof. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how the verse go, but I don't want to add to it.
Desert Island.
He want peace when he come home from work and all that. He don't want to hear all that motherfucking bullshit. Just come with me and try to figure out how to solve this problem instead of start to nag and then throw the blame. See, women got a good job. They throw the blame on everything. When everything working out good and dandy, they want the clout. You feel what I'm saying? When shit going downhill, they want to throw the blame. You feel what I'm talking about?
All right. Our time is coming up, so we're gonna give everybody a time to shout out. I'm gonna read the rest of these comments first. Henry said he been trying Mama T, but who don't want to listen. So what do we do now? Walter said most women think submission is about sex, which is not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
It's about letting your man lead you and submitting to his lead. The sex is extra, and I agree 100%, Walter. But we may continue this conversation next week since we didn't come to no conclusion right now. So we're gonna give everybody a shout out because the time is ticking down. So we're gonna start with the spoken truth up front, Jody Summers, Toledo's own.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for having me on the show. It was an awesome experience. I can't wait to see you guys on the 21st at the Maumee Theater for the Jeans So Tight tour. It's Been an awesome show so far. If you want to look me up, just Google my name, Jodiel Summers, just like the season, and you'll be able to find me on all platforms for my books, my hoodies, my artwork, my crystals, and performances where I might be in a city or state or country, because I do travel next year.
All right. Make sure y'all get his books. He got a lot of books out there. He got a lot of them out there on Amazon. So make sure y'all go to Amazon and check out his books, especially got some kids. These are good children books. Good children books. Go ahead and check them out. Next up is Mama T.
Hey, Mama T here. Always determined to stand peaceful, positive, Black, and productive. I'm just doing my thing. The kids will be out of school soon, so I'm pretty excited about having the children come out for the summer. So I'm just doing my thing, just trying to stay positive. Ladies, always keep yourself first, do self-care, and we'll figure out this whole submissive and relationship thing one day. Peace.
All right. Hoo-dee-hoo.
I just want everybody, this entertainment and everything, but on the real, we're going to stay positive. We're going to tell all you young ladies out there, we're not trying to say that the man is supposed to control you or do anything like that, but you're supposed to work together as a partnership to build. You don't want a lazy helper when you try to build. So, just kind of come together, get knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying, and be best friends with your significant other, you know what I'm saying, and have a great week. Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo! All right, Annie Lowe.
Thank you for that, T. And Mama T, it was great having you tonight. And also, Spoken Truth, keep putting it down and holding down Toledo, Ohio. But Toledo, Ohio just don't work in that accent, y'all. But for the record, this is the end of Speak That Shit. Make sure y'all join us next week. Same time, same place. That's 7:00 p.m. all the way to 9. We sit on here for 2 hours. Thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you also tap into my new show, Maybe I Can't Relate. On Tuesdays, it's a show all about women stuff. Like, it's just a girly, womanly show. No men allowed, unless you're going to just sit in the corner and be quiet. Take your medicine before you try sitting in the chat doing all that bullshit. Come correct if you're going to be in my chat on Tuesday, but definitely on Tuesdays, Maybe I Can't Relate is at 9 p.m. Like I said, follow me on all of the platforms. That's going to be the Facebook page, the Facebook group, the Instagram page, the X page, which used to be Twitter. And we also have a TikTok for Maybe I Can't Relate. That's where you can catch Fashion Police. The YouTube, I can't forget YouTube is, of course, doing numbers. King's Castle Entertainment is the YouTube that you need to follow. And you'll be able to see the Fashion Police, which is what I do every single week on my show. I do have a segment called Fashion Police, where I just go through and rate the celebrities' outfits, and it ain't nothing to be too offended by, but you know what I'm saying? If they want to get mad, I'll accept the clout, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing the Wendy Williams on nobody. I'm not talking about your baby daddy. I'm talking about the outfit you wore on the carpet, and I'm ready to stand 10 toes down on that. You catch me at a party and be like, oh, yo, there go Annie Lowe, man, yo, what's up, what happened with that? I'm gonna be like, yo, relax. Are we supposed to fight? Because I don't like the shit you got on today, to be honest. Like, I don't like, excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, definitely follow me on all platforms. My name is Annie Loke. It's ANNILOC. I also have music streaming on all platforms. That's going to be Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, wherever else you listen to music at. And I looked up some traits of submissive women. I'm about to pass the mic to Zoe, but I did want to tell y'all, like, that basically everything I'm seeing about submissive women, like passive nature, quiet in public, listening over talking, these are all things that sounds like being in love to me. If you're in love with somebody, then you would be more likely to accept their suggestions or directions without questioning them. I feel like that's just a fact. And you harden yourself as a woman when you get away from that, but you have to learn how to heal yourself and trust yourself enough to know who's allowed access to you and who you can trust yourself around. It's a process of learning to trust your own self. So I'm gonna pass the mic to Zoe, and I hope that y'all got something from tonight's show, even if it was just a laugh.
All right. Zobo 69, the comedian champion right here. You know what I'm saying? The comedian champion, Zobo 69. Look here, you'd like to sponsor this show, give me a call 941-681-1710 or go to info@kingscastleent.com. We got some music coming up from the bloodline. You heard some songs earlier. It would be on BFAM June 1st. June 1st, it will be on BFAM. And then, next week we'll tell you where you can find that on Spotify and all that. She'll handle all that. We got movies out. Church Session, Deborah Cart Life Matters on Tubi. We got the Comedian Journeys. You can check that out on YouTube, King's Council ENT. King's Council. I need everybody listen, go to my YouTube, go to our YouTube right now. Go to our YouTube and go ahead and subscribe. Go to YouTube and then put King's Council ENT. Go ahead and subscribe so you'll catch our shows, you'll catch our jokes, you'll catch everything that we got offer. After this show, stay tuned for You Guys Are the Worst with DC, myself, and who and a special guest, Gio from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And also after that, they got BFAM News. BFAM News, and it's news the way you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to watch the news, but when you watch BFAM News, when you hear BFAM News, you're going to love it. We also got a show June 21st at the Mommy Theater, Toledo, Mommy Theater, June 21st. Go to the Mommy Theater website and get your ticket for the Jeans So Tight Comedy Tour. It's the first stop at our comedy tour, Jeans So Tight Comedy Tour. And also, next weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend, in Summerfield at the Joke Joint. Music and Mayhem 3. Them Lane Boys will be on here. I don't know if both of them going to be on here or one of them going to be on here, but at least one half the Lane Boys going to be on here next week, and we're going to be talking about Music and Mayhem 3 at the Joke Joint. We're also going to continue this conversation because we didn't get nothing settled right now. We didn't get anything settled.
What the hell are y'all trying to settle?
We're trying to.
What would make you feel settled about?
Right.
When you and Mama T say, yes, sir, y'all all right.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all all right. Okay. That's all it takes.
We got a few more minutes because we got to finish early. So we'll do some other comments. Henry said, wow, solo screen, I am in heaven, damn. And I guess that was for you, Hootie.
Yeah.
He's gonna press charges on you, sir.
Right.
He going to the 24-hour lockdown next.
They gotta get
right.
What did he do to his last cellmate? You heard about what he did to his last cellmate, right?
I don't know what he did to his last cellmate. That's on Friday after next. Y'all got to know y'all movies. But yeah, y'all catch us next week. Same time, same place. Also Tuesday, 9 p.m. Maybe I can't relate. What else I got? Catch Thursday. We got a Thursday show starting at 5 o'clock. So we got a show at 5 o'clock with what's called Make It Make Sense.
Make It Make Sense with Auntie Q.
5 o'clock. You know you guys speak that shit right now. 7 o'clock, 9:30. You guys are the worst. And 11 o'clock. You got BFAM News. We're going to catch you. Thank you for coming. See you next week. Same time, same place. Don't forget to go ahead to go on YouTube and YouTube, King's Council ENT, and subscribe. Peace.
Subscribe.
Peace.
Get the fuck out.
469.
I ain't know women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls.
The mama man like Bruce in the church already. Pussy so good, he want his own pussy.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. The fuck is she? She knew the AC was gonna be on when she got in this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip, bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your balls. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.